Hi, Chris and Gav here. It's going to be Team Chav versus.
It's a new segment.
Yes, another segment. Another segment of our orange. Because how many segments have we done now?
Yeah, we're going to be Terry's chocolate soon.
But this one depends on you, the viewer, because it'll only work if you help us out. We're going to do Team Chav versus. We've picked a topic, and we're going to debate it. Try and knock the other one down.
We need you to decide who wins.
Yes.
And what we argue next.
Yeah.
And the winner chooses which side he wants to argue for on the next edition.
Yeah.
If we do another one.
If we do another one.
If you like it.
So basically, me and Gal's going to give our argument, leave in the comments. So for every view, I want to see a comment, because this will only work if you leave your comments. And just vote for either Chris or Gav. And then, at the beginning of next episode, we will pick the next one to fight about. And leave in the comments, if there's anything you want to see us fight about, just leave it in the comment, it'll go in the pot. And we'll pick it up. Because in the next few episodes, if we keep this going, we'll pick out at the end of each episode what we're going to do for next time. We just need a couple of episodes to get the ball rolling.
Yeah. And
you want to tell them what this episode is?
This episode is Super Mario World versus Super Mario 3.
Yes. Super Nintendo versus Nintendo.
Yeah. So before you decide which one you prefer, let us argue the case.
Yes, let's argue the case. You might already have a favourite, but let's see if we can change your mind.
And we've been very precise about this. I've written notes, and Chris has got his iPhone because he's too lazy to write.
I don't need it anyway. I've had a little look. I don't really need it.
Yeah, Mr. Wikipedia here. Right. So, do you want to go first, or do you want me to start?
No, I'll start, because basically your argument is, I'm not going to say that Super Mario 3 is a bad game, because it is one of my favourites. But let's just put out there that it is Super Mario on the Super Nintendo, so everything was good about Mario 3 just got improved for Super Mario World. Is that not? No. So basically there's your argument right there.
It's Super on the Super Nintendo. It was on the normal Nintendo.
No, but it's on the Super Nintendo and it got improved. Everything got upgraded.
All they did was the graphics was upgraded on the Super Nintendo version.
What do you mean that's all they did?
Are you on about Mario All Stars?
I'm on the Super Mario World, the game, Super Mario World.
It's Super Mario Bros. 3.
Yeah, but it was on the Super Nintendo.
It was on the normal Nintendo.
Yeah, you just got the crap Nintendo. I've got the Super Nintendo.
Well, I was on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
How many platforms? How many different consoles and stuff was Mario World on?
Oh, 4.
How many was Super Mario 3 on?
I don't know how many.
5.
5.
Yeah.
Which
Therefore,
ones?
it is better.
Which ones? Oh, wait till he gets his book out.
It was on the Nintendo, the Super NES, the Game Boy Advance, Wii, 3DS, and the Wii U.
That's only because I was on a generation before.
Yeah, that's why it's better, because it laid the path for so many things that the world just had to follow, because they don't have any imagination of their own.
Like, how did they follow? I mean, tell us what's good about Super Mario 3.
Right, well, I'll tell you what.
Right, go on.
Mario 3.
Start with yours, and I'll try it out.
I'll tell you what they introduced. They introduced
Right, go on.
flying.
Yes.
They introduced sliding.
Right.
They introduced the world map.
Yeah.
They introduced the ground pound.
Right.
And then they had I think that's about it, really.
Yeah, did Mario use the ground pound or not?
Yeah.
Mario World?
Yeah. Mario 3. Do you know how he did it? With a Toki suit.
Oh yes, when he turned to stone.
Tanuki
suit.
Yeah, yeah. So he introduced all them things in that one game.
But if
they also introduced all the other suits as well.
Yeah, alright, so the suits all got dropped for Super Mario World.
They probably couldn't fit them in.
They were that good, so they dropped them.
Right, okay, right, what?
They were going to use the Tanuki suit in the Leaf, but then they thought, no, let's change it.
Let's just put this one power-up in. Or 2, sorry.
Because that's all it needed. The game didn't need no gimmicks. Didn't need no frog suits. What was a frog suit?
What is that green thing that he rides around, if not a gimmick?
How dare you?
He is.
How dare you speak about Yoshi like that?
Yeah, well,
Yoshi
he is.
You've brought him up too soon, Gav, because that's the finishing blow. You've just finished the episode right there. We're going to have to talk now, knowing that I've already won. Because Yoshi is the striking blow. He's gone on to do so much. I mean, he got his own game. Spin-off Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. You play as Yoshi.
That just shows you how good the first game was, if they had to change everything about it for the second game. Let's just forget about Mario and let's make this all about a dinosaur
Yeah.
with a baby on his back. That makes the most annoying sound in the world once you get hit.
Listen, I'm not saying it wasn't annoying. I'm just saying it was that good. That you got to, what about Yoshi's Woolly Yarn and all that kind of stuff? Have you played them?
I haven't, no.
Exactly. You should do. I haven't played them either, but I'm just saying. Yoshi is the man. Get a blue Yosh. Get the fair you can fly all the way.
How many different game types is there in Mario World? Just the one where you're a platformer running along the side of the screen.
Right. Well, what about yours?
Well, in 2-player you can play against each other.
What, the most confusingest game ever? Do you know how to play that or not?
Yeah, when me and my brother used to play it, I would try to get past him on the map and he would spam the button trying to draw us into the versus mode.
But in my 2-player, you can help each other out and transfer lives. Can you do that in yours?
Well, yeah, you can swap between each other because whoever wins that versus can do the next level.
Yeah, and on yours and all, if Luigi dies, all the levels bloody block off and only Luigi can do them again, can't he?
No.
Yeah, if you notice on Super Mario World 3,
Oh yeah,
when you finish a level, as
you should be ahead
now.
of the backstages anyway.
Why, what
Because
happens?
you do one and then the other. There's
But
the
what
other.
happens if you're on a little maze and you're over this side and your mate dies and you're trapped and you've got to do that level again?
Since when are you on a maze?
Why, you know in World 1 you can go along here to get to the house. What if you're over here doing level 3 to get to the house and he's
You
already
still
done
have
level
to
2?
You still have to do level 4 no matter which way
It's
you
rubbish,
go.
man, it's rubbish.
It's not like.
Come on, why, what else have you got?
What else have I got? What's the power-ups that you have in yours? We briefly touched on this, but I want to expand it further. What power-ups do you have in Super Mario World?
You have flying,
You have the cape.
yes. You
The
have,
cape.
you have
He tries to be a superhero with the lamest cape ever. It's
Super
not
Mario.
even. It's not even flying. It's pressing backwards and forwards and diving and then going. Meow. That is the noise he makes when he flies. Meow.
Well, what you do, you just go up and...
No,
yeah.
he just goes right the way up.
Yeah, because it puts skill in the game and all. You have to master the art of it when you swoop down.
Meow. Yeah. So what else have you got? You've got a cape,
Yeah, you got your firepower.
a fire flower,
You have Yoshi, which has his pound. When you get to the yellow
which he
shell.
ripped off from Super Mario 3.
Oh, you said a continuation on it, apparently. It's not a rip-off. It's improving.
Which he ripped off from Mario 3.
He has his flying, proper flying.
Who does?
Yoshi.
When does Yoshi fly?
Why, when he has a blue shell? Or you use a blue
Right,
Yoshi,
yeah,
you can
right,
have any
right,
shell.
right.
You have his brave and fire.
No, Yoshi is one. You can't go through all the different Yoshis.
No, well, there's different coloured Yoshis.
Okay, right.
There's only one Yoshi and he's called, and there's the green one. The rest all have different colours.
So what are the names then?
Blue Yoshi. Yellow Yoshi.
Right.
Red Yoshi.
So you've got Yoshi, Yoshi, Yoshi and Yoshi.
Yeah.
The yellow Yoshi is rubbish.
Yeah, I know.
The red Yoshi shoots flames.
Yeah.
Which... No, it's not a very good Yoshi, to be honest, is it? Be honest. The blue Yoshi's good, I'll give you that one. The blue Yoshi is good
Oh,
to
it's all
fly.
you want. It's all you want, the blue Yoshi.
Yeah, but how often do you get him though?
Oh, you're just going to Star World 3 or something like that. You know,
So you backtrack all the way to Star World 3 whenever you lose your Yoshi.
well, you don't backtrack there. You just go to the closest Star Road. That's what's so good about this game, Gav. It's an open world map. So you don't finish World 1 and you can never go back to World 1 again. You can go and do Level 1. And you can go back all the time. You can explore the whole world. It's Super Mario World. Not your Super Mario Bros. 3 where it's like a land, you know.
Right,
you do that.
anyway, how many Yoshis are there?
5, I think. Or 4.
Yellow, red, blue, green. 4.
I think there's another one, you know. What's your point?
You got a flower,
Read your book.
a cape, a mushroom and a star.
Yeah?
Is that 8? What have I got? I've got a mushroom, a star, a flower, a leaf, a tanuki, a frog, a hammer, and the permanent fly.
What, the P-Wing?
The P-wing, yeah. That's awesome, that, by the
I
way.
saw use that on level 1 on World 8. Just to fly over the whole
Is that,
stream.
yeah, is that the ship? The
Yeah.
very slow move, yeah. I see, yeah. But,
Because it's a rubbish game.
the hammer suit, is the best of any of the suits in the entire genre.
How was that? Like it goes like miles away the hammer, and then you duck down, you can't move. It's like, what's so good about that?
Yeah, but what happens when someone shoots a fireball at you when you duck down?
Oh, do you know?
Absolutely nothing. Nothing.
Nothing at all.
It's fireproof. No.
Yeah, so that's it. So that's the only use you can see of it.
All the variation of suits. I'm
So-
sure I'm probably missing one or two.
So
here
instead
or
of
there.
ducking, why don't you just jump over it? Because it's like you'd rather have a fire poke. So you throw a hammer, it like guns out your end of the screen. It's useless. You have to
It
like.
doesn't.
you
It
have
has it has an arc, yes, but if you're skilled enough, you can judge where they are and throw the
It's
thing.
a.
How else are you going to take on a hammer, brother?
Why, it's a useless suit. What got dropped? But what about the frog suit? Owie, come on then, go for your suits.
Do
The
you know
frog suit.
them? Do you know them worst levels in any game ever? The underwater levels. Do you know what a frog suit does? It makes you get through them faster.
Yeah, no, it just makes it like harder to control.
No, it doesn't. You just press left, right, up or down.
Yeah, it's like.
You don't have to go blip, 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 blip.
Well, that's better you get the rhythm because it like has a fantasy zone style. Hang on.
No.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Plus, it makes you jump higher when you're on land.
Yeah, but it's like, ooh, it's rubbish. That should never ever be used on land.
Yeah, well, Mario is a furry, is it? Is it
Right.
fluffy or furry?
So concluded that it's a good reason we dropped. So that's a hammer suit,
It's not.
Get
a good
rid of
reason
it.
to drop.
frog suit, get rid of it. What was left? Yeah.
Don't get rid of the hammer suit. The hammer suit's the best suit in the
Oh
game,
yeah.
man.
If someone's got fire, instead of jumping over it, just duck down. What else have we got?
The Tanuki suit,
Tanuki suit. Now, what use is that apart from turning to a statue?
where you can fly with it. It's just like the leaf, except
Except it
you
turns
can
to
turn a statue and you can stomp.
Wow.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, it's not a cape.
Like, how often do you use turn into a statue?
All the time.
Oh,
I
my.
used to jump. I used to stomp on everything, mate. with
Yeah,
it.
let's turn into a statue quick.
Yeah, and if you were really good, you could time it so that they actually moved to the other side of you before you unturned into a statue. No, but it was really good. Like,
So no Yoshi.
what's so good about Yoshi? If you like beating a dinosaur half to death just so he'll eat a bit of fruit in front of you,
What do you mean? What's so good about? What's your problem with Yoshi? What's he done to you?
well, what you done for me?
Everything he's brought you. Super Mario World.
All
you-
that Yoshi is good for is getting to that jump that you couldn't make on your own.
Exactly.
So you
he's a
could jump off
trooper.
his back and sacrifice him.
Yeah. And what happens next time you crack an egg open? He's happy to see you. You know what I mean? He's that kind of guy.
Yeah, well, he might have Stockholm syndrome.
He's just like, where have you been? I've missed you. Let's
Yeah.
go and do it again.
No. I'm pretty sure that is a bit of a swear word. You know? Not you again.
No, but Super Mario World, I mean, there's the whole overworld map, the fact that you can traverse
What?
it and go
Like
back and
Super
forth.
Mario 3. That has the whole overworld map.
No, it's like... No, that
Yeah,
was rubbish.
that's where it
no,
came
you had,
from,
you,
is
had,
it
you
not?
had like, yeah, but you had one square that you like go around to where the background's changed. I mean,
The
Are we-
backgrounds change.
yeah.
Is
Eh,
that the
when-
top and bottom of it? Is it?
No, when you finish levels, islands move and change. I mean, even when you destroy castles. I mean, you remember the cutscenes after you destroy the castle.
I can't remember anything about
Oh,
that game.
I think
at
it
all.
was 1,
Such a distant memory.
2, 3. Was it Castle 5 before he got in the woods? Where he blew it up and it took off like a rocket and it crashes into the back.
Yeah.
And for the rest of the game, he has a plaster on his head. Come on.
The
What's
mountain-
yours do?
The mountain has a plaster on his head.
Yeah, what's yours do when you destroy a castle?
I don't know, mine was more hardcore than that. It didn't have like little kiddie stuff like a plaster on the mountain's head. Mario was hardcore.
You had frog suits.
Yeah, he had frog suits and tanuki suits. He was into the dressing up part him, like.
Even your game encroaches into mine anyway, because your airships, castles,
Yeah, another invention on Super Mario 3.
yeah, that's the one of them is an airship in the Ghost ship in my game.
Yeah, mine
Once-
also introduced all
once-
Bowser's offspring.
It wants to be part of the party, doesn't it? Yours. It's like, oh, let me be part of Super
How
Mario
come mine be
World.
part of yours? Yours just wanted a bit of the fame from Super Mario 3, so they brought an airship into it.
No, yours is like, oh, let me be part of the party. Just
Yeah.
put a bit of this in.
They even had to bundle yours with Mario All-Stars so they could get a few more sales.
No, that's not true.
That's all it was.
You
Sorry
don't
to
ever
say.
say, you don't ever say Super Nintendo with Super Mario All Stars and World. It's one or the other kind of thing, isn't it?
In conclusion,
No, it's not conclusion yet. Because I'm destroying you, Gav. I think.
go on then.
I mean, I haven't even got going on the other stuff like the Star World, Star Roads. I mean, I don't. Well, I spoke to you before. I don't know if you got that far. When you do know the Star Road,
Yeah.
where if you do all 5 of them, you can go into the middle one and get transferred to another
To
one,
the end stage.
which is Star. Is that Star Road?
I can't remember.
Yes, and it's like 8 levels. You call like funky and groovy and tubular the levels. One of the levels is actually when you start Super Mario World up, and the level what's in the background with the text on.
The opening screen.
You actually get to play that level.
Yeah.
And when you finish it all, the season changes into like fall or something like that. And all the enemies have little Mario masks on.
Yeah.
It's all different background, different sprites. Just a little change up for the game.
But it's not like the original Super Mario did that, where they changed all the Koopas into the... I can't remember what they are now, like the little...
He's a lion, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
the black ones that you kind of... you kind of kill them, can you? They just bounce about or something like that. I don't know.
No, but even like Bowser's domain, there was like a party in there. He's got a castle in there. You know what I
It
mean?
was like a party, was it?
Why, aye, I would know. When you first went in that cave, I'll tell you what it was a teaser on it. I think when you went up to the castle too, and you've got that little shortcut, and you could see in Bowser's like domain, and you shot with the little pipe on the left, and you knew that was the final level.
It's nowhere near as good as Mario 3. Mario 3 was a miles better game. You know, I didn't even get Super Mario World for the Super NES until... I must have had the Super NES about 4 or 5 years, something like that. Mario 3 I think I got on release. On the release date.
Right, well, I think Super Mario World superior than Super Mario Bros. 3. Come on, one last go to sell it, Gav. Win over your viewers.
Well, there's not much more I can say really. You've heard all the arguments on why Super Mario 3 is so much better than Super Mario World. Apart from the slightly better graphics, which is debatable, because if you just play on Mario All Stars on the Super Nintendo, they're pretty much exactly the same graphics, I would say.
They're not.
But
They're not.
all that Super Mario World has to offer is a fly mechanic that doesn't work properly, dragon
Awesome.
that doesn't last very long, because you just end up ditching him, or if you get hit he runs away and falls off a cliff or something.
Try to catch him.
And that's about it really. Whereas Super Mario 3 has brought so much more to the table, with a wider range of weapons and suits, and it's just a better game all in all.
Really, like Gav says, range of suits, like I said there, they all got dropped for Super Mario World. I mean, obviously they weren't working that good of the game,
They just couldn't fit
so
in
they
it.
dropped them. And I mean, Super Mario World is, like I said, it's a whole world to explore. You can go to different areas, you can go backwards and forwards. I mean, the first ghost house is a secret in there, it's called Secret Area. And you go in and there's a Yoshi and a couple of areas. You can go back there and stock up all the time. If you're a Zelda fan like me, the Lost Woods, it's a hark back to Zelda. You know what I mean? You go into Lost Woods, you go around in circles, you can't get out. It's got little Easter eggs in like that.
So they don't only steal from Super Mario 3, but
No.
they steal from Zelda as well.
It's a throwback to other
They
games.
can't
It
even
makes,
come back.
it makes you feel happy and stuff. You
They
know
can't
what I mean?
even come up with their own places.
The whole Star Worlds, there's secret levels all over the place. From the bridge down into the water. Little shortcuts here and there. You know what I mean? The back door into Bowser's castle. There's just so many secrets and stuff like it. The replayability is fantastic. I mean, Yoshi alone should win this argument. I mean, Yoshi is now part of Nintendo as much as Mario and Luigi is.
Yeah, you might have Yoshi, but you know what I've got?
What?
Giant World.
Giant World.
That just sold it for all of you.
No.
Good night.
Right, leave your comments, who you want.
Yeah. Giant World.
Gav, Super Mario World. Gav. Chris, Super Mario World. Gav, Super Mario Bros. 3.
Giant World.
And also, if you want to see us argue about any other ones, leave it in the comments and we'll maybe get on to it.